What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? I am Danny Dramatics. That is my annoying cousin. What? I'm not calling you. I'm not calling you that.
Read the name. Read the name. Okay.
Master Jedi. I'm not even sure what you're a master of, but anyway,
Facts.
we're back.
I'm a master of facts and the truth. Something you know nothing about.
A master of annoyance, a master of obnoxiousness, a master of ridiculousness. I could go on. Anywho,
That
here
last
we
one,
are.
I'll admit to. Yes, but anyway.
Here we are back for season 3, episode 2. Which what are we calling this? Don't die on this hill. But
Mm.
make sure y'all are following us on all the socials, IG, Facebook, of course, Twitter. Where else are we at? Don't we? Oh, we have a TikTok too. We have all the things. Um, all right, I could go on insulting you for
I
days.
mean, but I mean, that's kind of like that's nobody wants to see us tear each other down.
Nobody.
Right.
No.
Okay. Actually, no. I lied. They love it. It's completely fine.
Shout out Kimberly and Latifah because I definitely get to get some
Whoa,
people
whoa,
who
whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, no one needs your backup squad. Okay, your
just
backup hit squad to come around here and like take my kneecaps out and stuff like that. Okay.
hey, hey cousins. How was your
Mm.
How was your evening last night? Did you do anything exciting? Anything fun?
My evening last night. Last night was chill. I had a bunch of business meetings I took care of earlier in the day. We had chess club, which is a whole thing out here.
Shout
Okay.
out club. Yes, yes.
Yes. Okay. Chess club, getting your network on, getting those connects going. You know, like uh,
Please.
life.
All right, Mr. Successful Nigga. I'm glad that you had an evening of success. I had a good evening. We went and saw the heavy hitter, the legendary DJ Lonnie B last night, who does not miss. Absolutely wonderful set. And I was gifted this wonderful it was like meant to be. So I'll be prepared to be worn out. You're gonna be
I'm
worn
worn
out.
out now.
Yes. Worn out. Speaking of, and this is a perfect segue because this is everyone knows this is my fave.
Hmm.
But we want to talk about, is that the hill that you want to die on? Is if people don't like your fave? Because I personally don't care if you don't like my fave. A lot of people don't like my fave. I mean, look who it is. Um, it's only really fun to argue to for me. It's only fun to argue if the music is good with other people who appreciate the music. You know, I enjoy the conversations in the Kanye community about, which is the best album and who should have been on this single as opposed. That's fun. Trying to convince someone who has no interest in your fave that your fave is worthy, that feels like
That's work.
it's begging. It feels like
Yeah.
I feel like I'm begging you, like please, please. I feel like I don't know.
It's that
It's
whole. It's like no, like no. You have to understand. You have to join me on understanding why this person is. I'm like this. If you don't rock with somebody, okay, for whatever the reason that you feel like, hey, their music just doesn't speak to me. In that case, I mean, it just kind of depends. You might just say, hey, I have different musical tastes. I grew up a different way, or just a trash human being with trash, uh, tendencies, stuff like that. So, uh,
I
also,
mean,
some people just trolls at the same time. Some people just be out here just being like, all the words to the song, but you're just out here. Oh yeah, no, I could never. Just because you just want to be able to stand out and be like, you know,
some people enjoy the smoke, and I don't. If you're looking for smoke and you get the smoke that you was looking for, I'm okay with that because that's what you wanted. You wanted to
right,
argue with those people, and then y'all allowed y'all selves to be triggered. They was looking for that, so okay. It's because also you don't really have to announce that you don't really fuck with certain people. I know it was a thing, and back in the day it was fun and things like that. But as we move on, it's
it's
like
it's it to me. It's still just kind of like, oh, you know what? I'm saying this for shock value. I'm saying this. I know everybody on my timeline is going to react to it, and I'm going to be, you know, talking and getting mentions, and everybody
getting going
posting me.
viral. I
Right,
said some hot shit, and now I'm trying to go viral.
right,
It
yeah.
just I don't know. Pick another hill. It doesn't matter. You know, argue about your best albums because people like, oh, they get so upset when their fave is called overrated. Everyone's fave has been called overrated by someone.
Yes.
No matter who it is, somebody's not gonna like it. It's not gonna move someone the way it moved you, and that's okay. That's okay. Like everyone has the right to be successful. Everyone, there's plenty of money and plenty of fame for everyone. It's okay if someone isn't feeling your fave. Nobody cares. We really, and we don't. We really don't get any money for our support in our fave or our not fave and
Well,
arguing.
you know, some of us don't.
Oh, everyone can't. Everyone can't be as successful as you,
It's so
cousin. Everyone
sunny and
can't
just
live
great and just
that life of success. Oh,
last day in LA. Let me tell you.
are you drinking water again? Is that dirty water?
Sure.
Satan's water?
Yeah. No, this is yeah, tequila.
Kanye's judging you. He's judging you. Oh, it's wait a minute. What time is it in LA right now?
Almost noon. Okay, you know what? You focusing again on the wrong part.
Sorry.
All right, it's Saturday.
We want the keys to success, cousin. So is that what we need? We need tequila before noon. Is that your master Jedi tip? Success tip?
I mean, bourbon works too.
All right. Tequila before noon equals success. I was drinking gin last night, and I just want to say gin for the win.
Really?
Yeah, gin for the win. I feel
I know we can't stand gin, you know.
And I'm like, now.
And again, you can't stand me, so I guess that's kind of how it works. So there we go.
I didn't want to fight anyone. I would have been open to it, but I wasn't looking for violence. I was just. It was great. Gin for the win. I think I'm officially a gin girl. So.
Okay.
I don't know if I'll be as successful as you. But
right. Give her gin and then give her bad news. Listen, hey. Okay.
Ooh, we're knucking and we're bucking.
Drink. I want you to know that Kanye started Sunday service. I was supposed to take you, but I forgot to call you last night. But here's your gin. Enjoy.
Ooh, let's see how he tried to invoke the name, y'all. Anyway, I'm not. We're moving on. No. So speaking of hills that people are dying on right now, I'm not gonna say I don't know who said this or where it started because I think several people are starting it. But this whole R&B is dead. This is not a hill that y'all should be on. This is not a hill that y'all should be trying to die on because R&B is not dead. And as y'all, I'm not a huge R&B girl. When it's good, it's good. I like, you know, certain things, but even I know that R&B is not dead. Some of y'all are lazy. Some of y'all are not looking for it per se, but it's not dead.
It's definitely not dead, but I can say this. I think the issue is where music has kind of gone, where technology has kind of gone, is that it's hard to kind of sit there and dub anybody like, hey, this person is R&B because there's so much out there. There's so many songs, so many people kind of trying to be famous, trying to be like, oh, I do this and I'm putting these songs out and I'm doing X, Y, Z. That there doesn't seem like there's anybody saying, hey, you know what, this is the person leading that movement. You know, like R&B, you have singers, but no one's really singing about love. You know, like I know Diddy's been kind of on that. Everybody's just kind of like, hey, you know what, I'm about empowering myself and F these hoes out here and F these niggas and blah, blah, blah. And that's just kind of, yeah, that's just kind of it. Like, there's nobody, like, no one's talking about, like, listen, I love this person, you know, hella high water. Like, we need more songs. Like, that was R&B. That was 90s R&B. All right, that was 80s R&B. It was like, you know, no matter what you do to me, I still love you. These days, it's like, nah, okay, you came back and didn't bring me down. Get out, get out, you're done.
So is it that the line has been smeared? Because I like what you said. It's not, there's not a whole like lovey dovey R&B, because now like there's so many R&B niggas who want to be rappers and rappers who want to be. It's like it's kind of merged, because there are a good amount of R&B singers right now who are straight up singing toxic rap lyrics, but like, you know,
And make it sound
gyrating.
pretty.
Right, right. So maybe people are tricked into thinking that this isn't R&B because it's not, you know, I'll give you the moon and the stars to pay all your bills. Where is the bill paying R&B? Where is
That's what
the
I'm saying. Like,
the
you know,
moon R&B? I mean, but I'm sure
but
it's
it's actually really funny because, you know, not giving away too much, but like a lot of people have been coming and like, listen, if you have R&B songs, if you have R&B tracks and records, give them to me, because like they understand that there's a void for this now. And, like, they're trying to kind of sit there and be like, all right, hey, look, let's be less pissed off at people and actually, you know, maybe like, hey, you know what, you're not so bad. Maybe I do want to spend some time with you, you know.
is radio partly to blame for this?
Radio just, I don't say radio is to blame, because the labels control radio. You
Right.
know, the streaming services are controlled by the people, and you know, if the people want to kind of seek out these songs, you know, they'll make them pop. Okay, and then they'll, hopefully, the labels will pay attention and sign said acts, and then that will carry over to radio. Um,
Mm,
but that's really just kind of it, right? It's kind of up to us to kind of say, hey, you know what? Yeah, that song was cool, but you know what? This song right here, amazing. Let's lift up this person and their music and get them a deal. And
right.
right, can
Mm,
Usher say no? No,
no.
because because
Usher just did a song with City Girls. Usher is out here bopping, and Usher is a city girl now. Like,
no, it has to be somebody under 30. It's got to be, you know, somebody under 30 who comes along and does it, because it's got to be somebody new. That's basically it. You know, everybody else has done it. We get it. You know, that's what you guys were. Um, it has to be. It needs new blood. It needs new life. You know, it was like you had her, but even her was kind of like, um, you know, she still hasn't completely gone. She's big in the R&B and urban world. She hasn't crossed over to the pop side. You know.
so there's a thing too. So some of these R&B acts are black famous, right?
Hmm.
But yeah, like when are we gonna have another like Mariah Carey? When are we gonna have like that? Maybe that's what we need. Maybe that's why people don't think that there's any R&B out there, because we don't have a new Usher right now, or a new Mariah, or somebody along those lines. Um, hmm. Or if someone said, "All right, can you throw that tweet up there for me?" So the Twitter homie Lone Star Legend, shout out to everybody in Houston. The main problem with mainstream music is that people simply aren't as interested in music as they used to be. I'll let y'all read the rest, but I like that right there.
See,
Is it that?
and this is kind of where I kind of get back to, is that everyone is kind of trying to be pseudo famous. It's,
Mm,
you know, we had this conversation, I think, and I'm sure a while ago. You know, everybody's on Instagram, everybody's on Twitter, everybody's on TikTok, and it's like, I have my 50,000 followers, I have 100,000 followers, and blah blah
right.
blah. Well, I'm working on an album, well, so am I. Okay, and if everybody's famous, yeah, it's great. Yeah, if everyone's famous, who's going to be the fans? Okay,
Mm,
So a lot of the times, which it kind of needs to happen, is either that one of the old school, it might take Usher or a whoever or Diddy or another legend to kind of come down and grab one of those people and kind of put them on the pedestal, be like, hey, I'm signing off on this record with this person because you know I I stand behind it. I feel you know good about it. You know and that
A
kind
torch
of helps
pass.
validate
Someone needs to
um
pass the torch.
people.
Okay.
That helps validate people, like the new artists. But right
Mhm.
now, like what this guy is saying, is like, hey, I can show somebody a song, and it's just kind of like, okay, cool, but music's cool, but who are they? What is blah blah blah? The only like people I know who were like one of the few who did not need that was like Lucky Day. Like I know Lucky didn't really have that reach. It really was just like him doing shows and word of mouth and just kind of popping. But like you know, a lot of these other acts, they need somebody to kind of come down and scoop them
Mm,
up and give them that next level. True.
Lucky Days 36. I mean, but so is there maybe that's the sweet spot though. Maybe 30 something is the sweet spot for R&B because I don't know. Do
No,
you
it's like as much as like um, it's cool, but like I said, he hasn't crossed over. You know,
Mhm.
I
Mhm.
don't necessarily see him as much as I would love to see him cross over. The pathway to that is difficult. Okay,
Hmm.
right? Maybe if Ariana did a feature with him or something like that, like
Because it's gonna take a collab of some sort, like
right,
a
to kind of to do that. But that's kind of like um, there's a lot of people who I think can possibly cross over given the right steam or momentum. Like I think like Chloe has ability
yeah,
to do
yeah.
so. She's young enough, she's famous enough, she's kind of has it, but she just hasn't given us that record. She does like really good songs and the call response stuff that she's doing right now, which everybody's talks about. Her responding to other songs and R&B,
Mhm. Mhm.
or not R&B, but just other singers putting out their toxic music, and she responds back with her, toxic response to it. But yeah, she kind of needs to kind of figure out like, hey, okay, this is what this is the music I want to put out instead of just like these are the things that I'm going to do to kind of that I know is going to keep me relevant.
Well, that's another thing too. Where is the line between R&B and pop? How smeared and screwed is that line?
I mean,
Um,
honestly, and honestly, even there, pop is literally just the top 40 records on radio. That's literally all it really is.
mhm.
All right, whether that's rap or anything else, like
Hmm.
okay, like that's literally all that you want. You want to be able to kind of cross over into that. R&B. It, I guess where things get skewed is like if you're in a lot of urban parts of America and you're hearing a song constantly, like oh yeah, that song was huge. It's like yeah, in the hoods it was huge. You know,
You're late.
right? Are you getting played at the University of Kansas? Okay, is
University.
Iowa State playing your record?
Did you see that they want? It was some school in Florida that Bob. They want him
Hmm.
not to perform anymore because of his anti-Semitic and flat Earther views.
Okay, well
I didn't even know. I mean, right? We're not gonna get to. I just when you said that, it
that's too
just
much.
made
That's
me
like so much to
right.
unpack.
It just made.
You know,
Oh, that's a lot to unpack.
that is so much to unpack. So,
Uh, but
Kyrie
anyway,
Irving, yes, absolutely. Okay, they're both great at being wrong. Oh,
right? No, that's a mm-mm. So, all right. Well, R&B's not dead. Y'all need to pay attention a little bit more. Not be as lazy. Show up for the people that you like. Support them.
support
That's the
them,
only way
right?
you're gonna get more.
if you're not going to go to the show, because I get it, you know, as Daniel points out, I'm old. But buy a T-shirt, buy merch, do something. Okay,
You are old.
stop it, stop it.
Oh, I didn't. Oh, you meant in. Oh, my bad. Okay, okay.
See, this is why we can't get along. This is
We
why
did.
it's
Listen,
impossible.
listen. I'm sorry. Would you like to cash in on a nice coupon?
America, the fact that my cousin has nice coupons for me, and which she has to kind of sit there and be like, "Hey, listen, you cash this in, and that could be nice. But if you run out, that's your ass."
No, you need to continue to do things to earn nice coupons. You stack your nice coupons up. You just, but you cash that in whenever you want. So seems like we're always going back and forth, cousin. Like there's some sort of battle, like a versus like battle, if you will. And speaking of
See what you did
versus,
there.
did you see that?
I see what you did there.
Of course, we know you're puffy in this.
Why? From New York?
I listen.
You know what? This news dropped. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
You're gonna do the segue.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Yes, do the segue.
I mean, okay. Well, Diddy and JD, after much back and forth, are doing a versus like kind of, we're not using that name right now. We'll talk about that in a minute. Hit for hit battle. Some people are for it, some people are not, some people don't see it. I say do your homework if you don't see it, because both of these men are legends and icons, and they got the 20 hits. I don't know. I think this is good. I think this will be one of the ones, because we kind of were getting a little bored. The matchups was kind of like meh, and this kind of brings us back to what we wanted, was the producer battle. I think the producer battles are it, because it's all over the place. But yes, what did you?
Yeah. So, just from a cultural point, a hip hop point, this is great. This is great for the culture. It's great for all of them. They're doing it in Atlanta, so Jermaine gets the home field advantage. Because when he plays "Welcome to Atlanta," that crowd's gonna go get hyped.
Right.
Because literally, if Diddy played "Who Shot You" in New York, that'd be the end of the night. So.
Oh, touche.
Yeah. That's that. Like, who wins? I haven't sat down. It's very difficult. I'm not just saying this because Jermaine has Confessions and Emancipation of Mimi. Two monster ass albums that he can pull things from. He has the Social Death Collection. But the Social Death Collection is, good record, but nothing that's like a monster.
Well, don't we also get in this? Don't we also get a 112 versus Jagged Edge? Don't we get some of that too?
Whatever. Okay. But again, Diddy doesn't even have to pull those records out himself.
Well, I hope
they both have produced.
I hope we get a few. I hope we get at least like 2, 3. Just.
Between what they both have produced, or what Diddy is going to call he executive produced, and if Diddy calls, "Hey, I executive produced this," then it's game over. Like,
yeah.
It's just game over. Like that's too much at that point.
So you're saying that Diddy is about to wash the floor with
I'm not saying that.
Okay.
I'm not going to say that. Like, you're going to get More Money, More Problems. You're going to get Welcome to Atlanta. You're going to get Confessions. You're going to get Hypnotize. It's going to be a good night. Okay? I don't necessarily think that either one kind of walks away like a loser out of this, because they both have the catalog. It's not like, why did Jermaine play that record? He's gonna hit you with Crisscross Jump, and that's gonna be a whole ass like party.
Ooh.
Okay, right. And yeah, you're gonna hear Crisscross Jump, and you're probably gonna hear More Money, More Problems right at the back of that. Like, so yeah, and then Diddy can still bring out Mary. Okay.
Yeah.
And you start hearing All I Need, and you're just like, damn.
We get some Mary versus Mariah.
You might get Mary
It
versus, you
also
might get a Mary versus Mariah
flips
moment, you know. So,
Hmm.
and again, like, I don't necessarily think that it's a bad song played. I think it's two guys who actually, you know, respect each other and just kind of like, yo, listen, I just want people to, to show that I can hang. Like, you know, when we think Diddy, we think, oh yeah, damn Diddy, you know. So
It's gonna be. It'll be at least, no matter what, a night of giving these two legends their flowers.
that's really it. I think more than anything else, it's like I don't necessarily think Diddy can lose. I think like Jermaine can kind of show like, hey, I belong on that platform as well.
Mm. Yeah, I think so. I think it's going to be interesting. We definitely we want to see it. It's going to be a fun night. We need that. And if this happens, we definitely got to go live and commentate this thing and talk our shit, because that's, man. Maybe we'll play some wagers. Maybe we'll see if we can. That's gonna be good. But speaking of this versus ish type thing, right?
Right.
Diddy came out and said that we are not calling it versus. We're not fucking with versus per se right now until Swiss and Tim get their money, because the people at Triller, am I saying that
Triller.
right?
Right.
Triller have not paid them,
Hmm.
and so now they're suing them for their coins, which, like, yes, I know there was some back and forth amongst us about should they have even sold the name in the first place and given it over to them? But music industry is a business where people are trying to make money. You have a thing. How can we fault anyone for making money? Um, but yeah, I don't know how much. Do we know how much they owe them?
One was
Um,
20. Well, I know the lawsuit for 28 million. I don't know if that is the
a slight 28 million.
right.
A slight. Give them their coins. Give them their
So
coins.
here's what I know about the situation
Okay,
as an
because
as an insider.
oh, I didn't know if Swiss had called you when. Okay,
Nah, he don't call me no more. He knows why. Anyway, so as an insider, they could have sold to Apple and just got, the check up front.
mm,
Okay, Apple was not going to pay them what Triller was going to.
right,
At the same time, Triller made this deal, pushed off the payment installment because they felt that Versus was going to be their flagship platform. Nobody really heard of Triller before then.
right, right.
So they thought, okay, we're going to take this Versus thing and we're going to take it next level, and we're going to have these tickets and streaming rights and advertisement. And it's going to be a big, big cash cow for us. And they immediately ran into the issue of struggling to book talent. Because when it was Timberland and Swiss just kind of calling their friends up and being like, yo, you want to get on the Versus? You know, and it's kind of off the strength of the Homie Connect during the pandemic. Like, nobody was getting paid. They were just like, "Yo, I'll do it." Cool, no doubt. You know, the moment people started monetizing it, then, like I said, like, we knew, like, Bone Thugs wanted to get paid $1 million to do first. To do guys for 3-6 Mafia. I was like, Bone Thugs, no one's paying you $1 million hometown. Like, okay, like, stop this. So, at a lot of artists, it just became an issue with them trying to get booking good shows that people would actually show up to and actually want to stream. And so basically, yeah, they cut the check, they cut the agreement saying that, yeah, we're going to be able to do this stuff. They have not been able to. They have to try to find other ways to create revenue to offset that. And hence why we have this lawsuit coming up, because they're like, hey, guys, you've missed that agreement. And I don't know if Triller really has the funds.
You ain't gotta say that.
I mean, and again, and I kind of feel bad because in my brain, in the back of my mind, Triller probably filed for bankruptcy. Versus just becomes another asset. They either sell it off to somebody else to make the money back somewhere, or it just dies, and you can never use the word versus again. It becomes, you have to come up with another concept or another something else to it all. And like I said, this is kind of on the. I'm not blaming them for saying, "Hey, yeah, we're going to take the company off just the top dollar," but
Right.
you guys, we know you guys could have sold down. You know, probably Apple wasn't going to pay you that much for it, but like as much as this offer was going to be, but you would have had the money, and this thing would have been rolling.
Right.
Okay, so
You really hit it on the head though when you talked about how they were trying to really monetize and start selling tickets and stuff. And that's when I feel like a lot of people feel like there was a shift in the vibe when it went from, people's living rooms and or, the studio. Those were the ones. The
right,
ones that were super on Zoom, like still right now, one of my faves is T Pain and Little John.
right, yeah,
Was so that it was just so like we're getting fucked up and we about to play these songs.
right,
Um, of course, outside of the legendary Dipset and the Locks one, they
right.
really
After, yeah, with the Triller ones, Dipset and the Locks has probably been their most talked about episode. You know,
and that's so and you're so right because now they don't have the clout to just sit up here and just call and say come do this off the strength. They gotta have the coins and they don't have the coins and then I don't know that I want to. I just want to get on IG
they have,
Live.
they have to book it as a show. They have to book it, go through agents, booking everything else, and say,
Yeah,
hey, you know,
this is
let's.
just like a concert series now.
Right, it's a concert series, but I mean that's how you make your coin. Like that's how they're able to pay the artists. That's how they're able to. They're supposed to pay the artists for the ticket shows, ticket sales, right? You lock them in with that, and then on the streaming side, you try to sell ad time and sponsorship time and things like that, and that is supposed to be a profitable margin. But if you're not booking shows that people actually want to see, then no one's going to show up for them. So, you know, right? Yes, how much they pay Rich.
Yo,
Oh my god,
that's interesting. So I saw someone mention too. Is Diddy gonna kind of swoop in and pick this up and have a similar platform with a different name, and kind of make it a thing?
he could, but I mean he has the credit and the. I mean, I don't see him focusing on that right now. You know, I know he has the credit to do so, to probably buy it out, but it's a whole thing. I don't know. I don't.
Oh, that would be wonderful though
Yeah.
for versus on Revolt. I don't know. That feels right. That makes more sense.
Yeah,
Well,
it's just I don't know.
next time you talk to Puffy, you let him know that that's what we think. You know, tell him to buy it. We'll go and support. We would love that.
Yeah.
Nah, okay. I'm sure.
That was painless. I did one drink. I didn't have to refill. You didn't stress me out that much. That's actually kind of good.
When you say I didn't stress you out that much, that makes me feel like I'm not on my job. That makes me feel like I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do. That makes me feel like, oh, wait,
Please don't.
a nice coupon. That's what that was. This episode was me being nice to my cousin. Everyone saw it. It's on film. It's on audio. There's a record of it.
God.
The nice coupon. Sometimes the nice coupon. Do things, you get rewarded. It's back up, sir. It's what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Nothing yet.
Remember how much you love me. There's no please. Oh, please, let's not start these rumors. He's fine. He is extremely successful, and part of that.
Don't tell them that.
Okay, he's medium successful.
That's better.
And most of the success outside of what his parents gave him, I take the credit for. So it's like,
You put this together. You built the Death Star. Just say.
Yeah, look at you now.
Hmm.
Look at all the things that you are accomplishing. Look at you following your dreams. Should I tell them that you're single, or are we not going to do this episode?
Oh God.
Oh wait, it's okay. Oh, you're right. See, next episode. It's no.
There you go. There's a refill.
Oh, well, guys. I'm drinking water. I'm drinking water.
Good for you. All right.
Kanye's judging you.
Some of
Kanye
us have memories to forget. Okay.
Oh God. Well, football season kicks off in a few more weeks officially, and we won't be related at all.
Absolutely
So
not. Right. Right. Can't wait for that. Although I'll be quick because I'm pretty sure the Cowboys will eliminate themselves on week 5. So we'll be friends after that. Yay.
or is this what you're doing?
It's the truth.
Is
I
this
told
what
you.
you're
I
doing?
told you. I'm a master at telling you.
We can talk about your Sixers and your Giants.
My Sixers? My what? Who?
Oh, you're trash. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so used to slandering Ellis. Oh, your team sucks, so you just kind of
Oh, we're going to unpack that one day.
Knicks. Your Knicks because y'all equally annoy me. That's why.
I
Y'all
never
equally
talk about my Knicks at all.
and
Okay.
y'all say ridiculous names, and then you both say okay the same way, and it makes me want to stab you. But yes, the Knicks suck. The Sixers suck. Um, the Giants suck. The Eagles suck. Um, what else? What else do you love? Because I'm
I have the
sure.
Yankees. They keep me next to terrible right now, but they
Right, I'll give you that one. I'll give
right.
you. Okay, see, look at you. You had. I gave you one thing.
Yes.
Right. Well, this is our year. I'm obligated to say that as a Cowboy fan.
I'm about to say right. That's the default.
Contract that you
That's
sign.
the default.
This is our year.
You and Michael
So
Irving, like yeah.
I can't wait to see what nice things you have to say as this season goes. What is it? I saw like on Christmas Eve, I believe the Cowboys play the Eagles, and then the Sixers play the Knicks.
Sixers play
Like
the Knicks on Christmas Day. That is true.
so, we could rally together and try to take down Ellis. Um, I mean,
I mean, that sounds underhanded and devious. I'm
yeah,
in. Let's do it.
I've sold my soul.
With the shenanigans. Completely.
Anyway, before I say more things to get myself in trouble,
No, do it. Absolutely. I like this side. Life's great when it's not happening to me. Okay?
enjoy it. This truly was a nice coupon. I am Danny Dramatics. That is Master Jedi. Please,
That's Mr.
I
Flash.
am not calling you that.
Okay, fine. You want my Instagram handle on there? Like,
Do something. I do something. Yes, you can follow me at Danny Dramatics on the social media platform of your choice. Sometimes there's an underscore, sometimes there's not. You'll figure it out.
There you go.
There you go. That's Mr. Flash. That's his Instagram handle. Go follow him and see what successful things he's doing.
Right.
We are the Derelict Collective. So please follow us on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter. Like our page, join our Facebook group. We will be back. We hope that you come back with us. We have a lot of more exciting things to talk about, just running our mouths and talking shit. Y'all don't have to go home, but you know the rest. Y'all have a good one. We'll see you next week. Peace out. Peace out.